Welcome students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is arithmetic progression. So we'll see what are the different terms used in arithmetic progression, what all you are going to learn under arithmetic progression. Now I'll just write few set of numbers here. Now if I write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, you will be able to write the remaining numbers. What will be the next numbers you are able to write. And even if I write 2, 4, 6, 8, even in this case you are able to write what are the next numbers. Now even in this case, if I ask you what are the next numbers, you are easily able to write what are the next numbers. And in this example, what I am going to write, now suppose if I write the number 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. So if I ask you what will you get the next number, as you will not be able to exactly tell what are the next numbers. Now such type of numbers where you have got a relation between the two numbers, a proper relation exists between the set of numbers, such type of numbers you call it as a sequence. So this you don't have a particular rule or particular property existing between these numbers. So such type of numbers you don't call it as a sequence, but a set of numbers where the numbers are arranged in a definite order, or you have got a particular rule for that. Now here when you see, you can tell the next number as 5, 6, 7. So here the rule is the difference between the number is 1. So you are able to write the next number. Here the difference between the two number is 2. So you are able to write the next number. Here these are the multiples of 3. So you are able to write the next numbers. So such type of numbers where you have got a particular order or particular rule by which you can write the remaining numbers are called as a sequence. But here you don't have any order existing between them, so you don't call such type of numbers as a sequence. Now in a sequence, the numbers here, what you have written here, are called as the terms of the sequence. You call it as the terms of the sequence. This is the first term, second term, third term, so on you can write. And these terms of the sequence are represented by T1, which represents the first term, T2, which represents the second term, so on. If you write Tn, that represents the nth term, where n can take any natural number. So first term, second term. So in general, the term can be written as Tn, where Tn represents the nth term of a sequence, where n can take any natural number. So these are called as the terms of the sequence. Now the sequence are of many types, but you will be learning only of one type of sequence, where you have got the rule for a particular rule for that, and that is called as the arithmetic progression. You have got the arithmetic progression, you have got the geometric progression, like that you have got different types of sequences. But under the sequence we are going to learn in the 10th standard, you are going to learn only about the arithmetic progression. Now what is this arithmetic progression and what are the different terms that you use here? Now an arithmetic progression is a sequence where you have got the difference between two consecutive numbers to be a constant number. If the difference between the two consecutive numbers is a constant number, then such type of a sequence you call it as an arithmetic progression. Now for example, this is T1, this is T2, this is T3. Now suppose if I take the difference between the two numbers, that is T2 minus T1, so that is 2 minus 1, which is equal to 1. Now suppose if I take the difference T3 minus T2, that is 3 minus 2, which is equal to, so like this, if you get the same constant common difference, if it is same, then such type of a sequence you call it as an arithmetic progression. You have got the definition very clearly given on page number 58. In a given sequence, if the difference between two consecutive terms is constant, then such type of a sequence you call it as an arithmetic progression. It's very simple. So you only have to find out the difference between the two terms, consecutive terms. You cannot take difference between the first and the third term, consecutive terms. So 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. So you have got the same constant difference throughout the sequence. So such type of sequence you call it as an arithmetic progression. Now in the arithmetic progression, the different terms that you use is the first term of an arithmetic progression. You can either represent it as T1 or that can also be represented as A. A is the first term of an arithmetic progression. It can also be represented by T1. And the common difference is denoted by the letter D. Common difference, in short, you can write it like this. Common difference is denoted by the letter D. So D is given by the formula to, if you want to find out D, it is given by T2 minus T1, or it is T3 minus T2. So like this you can find out the common difference. So in general you do not know, in general the common difference can be written as T of n plus 1 minus Tn is also represented as a D. That is a general form to find out the common difference. Now suppose if you know the first term and you know the second, the common difference, if you know the first term and you know the common difference of the given arithmetic progression, you can write the sequence. Suppose A is the first term and D is the common difference. Then how to write the terms of the arithmetic progression? So first term will remain A itself. If you want to get the second term, add the common difference to this, so you will get it as A plus D. And if you want to get the third term, to this you have to add D. So what will you get? A plus D plus D. So you will get it as A plus 2D. To get the fourth term, so this can be written as A plus, to this when you add D, you will get it as 3D. So like this you can find out, if you know the first term and you know the common difference, you can find out the AP. You can write the AP by using this, that is adding the common difference to the previous term. Now on page number 59, you have got, let's remember that it is in a box it is given, so you can just remember that one. In a sequence, if the difference is constant, the sequence is called as an arithmetic progression. The second point, in an AP, the difference between two consecutive terms is constant and it is denoted by the letter D. So difference D can be positive, it can be negative, or it can also be 0. Then fourth point is, in an AP, if the first term is A and common difference is D, then the terms of the sequence are given by A plus D. So those are the few points which they have combined or summed up together and written in the box. So if in practice set 3, we'll go to practice set 3.1. In practice set 3.1, the first question is given as, which of the following sequence are AP? If they are AP, find the common difference. So if you want to find out if any sequence is an AP, you have to find the common difference. Only after finding out the common difference, you can write whether it is an AP or not. 3.1, the first problem. They are given 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is the given sequence. So this sequence you have to find out whether it is an AP or not. So for that what you have to do is, you have to write down what are the terms of the AP. After writing down the terms of the AP, you write down what is find out what is the common difference. So after finding out the common difference, if the common difference is same, then you can write it is an AP. If it is not same, you can write it is not an AP. So here you have got T1 as 2, you have got T2 is equal to 4, T3 is equal to 6. If you just write 2 or 3, that is enough. Now next you have to find out what is the common difference. That is T2 minus T1 is equal to 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. Then T3 minus T2 is equal to 6 minus 4, which is again equal to 2. Now you can write that also, only 4 terms are given. So T4 is equal to 8. Now T4 minus T3 is equal to 8 minus 6, which is equal to 2. So when you look at this, this is a constant, common difference is a constant. So what you have to show, what you have to write is, since common difference is constant, the sequence is an AP. So like this you have to find out the common difference and tell whether it is an AP or not. The second problem, you got 2, you got 5 upon 2, you got 3, you got 7 upon 3. So here what you got, T1 is 2, T2 is 5 upon 2, T3 is 3, T4 is 7 upon 3. So here you got T2 minus T1 is 5 upon 2 minus 2. So when you have got a fraction, be careful, you have to cross multiply and simplify it. So 5 ones are 5 minus 2 twos are 4. So 5 minus 4 will be 1 upon 2. So the common difference is 1 upon 2. Now find out T3 minus T2. What is T3? T3 is 3 minus T2 is 5 upon 2. Now here also cross multiply. 3 twos are 6 minus 5 ones are 5. 6 minus 5 is 1 upon. Again you get 1 upon 2. Now we'll find out what is T4 minus T3. What is T4? 7 upon 3 minus T3 is what? 3. 7 ones are 7. 3 threes are 9. So you are getting here as 7 minus 9 upon 3. So 7 minus 9 upon 3 is minus 2 upon 3. So here you have got 1 upon 2, but here you have got minus 2 upon 3. So here what is the statement you are supposed to write? It is not as the sequence is not an AP because the common difference is not constant. So that statement has to be written. I'll write it on the top. So the continuation of this is you have to write the sequence is not an AP because the common difference is not constant. So like this you have to write the statement whether it is an AP or whether it is not an AP. So the common difference as it is given in the book, common difference can be positive, it can be negative, or it can also be 0. So when you have got negative sign, you have to be very careful. Minus 10, minus 6, minus 2, 2. So here T1 you have got minus 10, T2 is minus 6, T3 is minus 2, T4 you have got 2, T2 minus T1 will be, T2 is minus 6, in the formula you have got minus, and T1 is minus 10. So this will be minus 6 plus 10 which is equal to 4. Now we will find out T3 minus T2. T3 is minus 2, in the formula you have got minus, then T2 is minus 6. So you will get this as minus 2 plus 6, so 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Now you can find out T4 minus T3. T4 is 2 minus T3 is minus 2. So this will be 2 minus into minus is plus, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So what you can observe, you have got the same common difference. So therefore you have to write it is an AP.